What happened to the song with you and Wizkid?
It's CD, I never drop am.
Why?
I approve as guys dey. More no life ourselves. You know, say when we drop songs sometimes. Yeah. I mean, like when we record song in the studio. The next day, when you come back, who is if you listen to a song like 50 times? You go come back again, smoking thing, they listen.
Then you can't tweet.
You go listen. You go carry some people go far. Because once it drops, it don't drop. And then you get your own kind of standard. So he pay, I mean, no drop at that. None is better than nonsense.
No, it's better than nonsense. Don't drop. Oh, so maybe now this explains the reason why we know they see those songs when we
Slim case, you don't do. Just hold it there. Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. I see the reason why I respect you. When you see people who have something upstairs, they hardly talk. I've known Slim Case as somebody who doesn't talk much. Forget about his loud impression. I have respect. I have everything for people who always say the truth and say it rather than always trying to satisfy their own sentiments. Wizkid is the most less distracted person I've ever seen in the industry. Yeah. A lot of people who have actually featured him, who have actually wanted to feature him, want to release it almost immediately. At the detriment of the global brand of Wizkid, you could just enter studio without composing anything, forgetting that the person where they do something with is a music professional. He's a music genius that surrounds himself with music professionals and executives. You understand? They got to do one or two things. If you know work, if you know make sense, you know make sense. Now, especially with feature Wizkid, you always want to be in a hurry, make people see you. Honestly, it is at the detriment of his brand. Wizkid is a brand. Wizkid is a face, a global face at that. Honestly, no matter how you try to say this, a lot of you Nigerian artists have a lot to learn from that young man. I'm not calling names, but a lot of you have a lot to learn from that young man. No be every music where they just call you. You could just enter. If when I enter the studio, do one or two things, you could just promote them. See, the Afrobeat is a big business. You get people who take them as their business. Then other people who actually take Afrobeat as part of, say, other people, they do them, let's join body and make a whole lot of noise. And see, Afrobeat requires you to sit down, analyze, think, rethink, replan, and give it out to the public. Even at some point, if you give it out to the public, if you say you know work, you will bring them back again. Afrobeat is not just like every music genre. It takes a whole lot of music talent. It takes a whole lot of music genius. It takes a whole lot of things to just put things together and give the best sound. That is the reason why Wizkid has always been there, giving you all melodies that each time you get to replay it, it sends you back a whole lot of vibes, brings back a whole lot of memories. That's a whole lot of work. That's a whole lot of effort. It's not as easy as you think you see it on the screen. He's a less distracted man. You and you know they flow the same level. You understand? He's into the business of music more than he's into the business of money. That's the reason why he has more money in the business of music. That's how it works. If you invest passion, if you invest time, if you invest effort in the things you do, you're going to see the result. The result is going to come out clean, clear. One of the interviews that DJ Tunes, which is his paddy, official DJ, he said if Wizkid is not making music in the studio, at his house, anywhere, with his boys, with his, staff, with his workers, he's with his family, or he is on the road making money for the music and for himself. I heard that thing checked me. We have a lot of celebrities under the Afrobeat category, but not be everybody this serious. Let's just take this. Not be everybody this serious. If you see serious person, you go know. If you see serious person, you go know. I don't see Wizkid team before. Have you ever seen that team? His team. Come on. If Wizkid they do rehearsal, they be like where Hollywood they do rehearsal for their movies. They're global. So when I heard Slim Case say this, I know. But one thing I don't like about Nigerians is that they have the capacity to bring you down. They have the capacity to carry sand, put out for your gari. They have the capacity to mix your gogoro with anything for you to give you another taste. They have the capacity to make sure, say, that face where you say they claim, say you get, they go rubbish them. Wizkid know these people. You can't just bring nonsense to him and want him to feature. For other artists are actually accepting all the nonsense when they sing. any room, they go just jump into why would I do like Asaba Wood? Wizkid is not like Asaba Wood. Wizkid is not Asaba Wood. 2 days, they go enter studio, produce 1 or 2 nonsense, give honor. No, Wizkid is like Hollywood. If you must feature him, will give you value of your money. That is what Wizkid is. That is highly professional. Highly professional. I didn't even know that Slim Case and Wizkid had a song that is yet to be published. 4 years, and Slim Case is at this level of comportment. Even when say 4 years, his song never drop, based on saying they wait for approval for Baba. Come on now. You go still drop them. Even if you not drop them, they will still run out 1 or 2 things together in the future. So it still falls back to what I've been telling you guys. Popsy, Machala is nobody's mate aside matching up with Burna Boy. The reason why I actually brought this to your viewing is for me to address this thing now that they talk say, you go to studio with too many people, they release song. They release rubbish. Wizkid doesn't release rubbish. That's just the difference. He doesn't jump onto your song. But why didn't you ask yourself why he released One the Cool song almost immediately? Sweet melody with the boss brain. That's what it is. The only person that smokes, will smoke they help for in career. Yeah, Burna Boy. The rest now, I don't know what's on the smoke. They scatter on just this, make noise up and down, all this stuff. So if you really want to feature him, know that you are coming with quality and he's giving you quality as well. So I'm saying this just in case you have something to do with Wizkid. If you want to work with him in the future, know that you are not just going to meet some kind of roadside musician. No, you are entering the empire of a professional. You are entering the empire of somebody who does it better. So you are going to come with value. You are going to come with quality.